So now what we're going to do is let's just start plugging our stuff in and switching this out. All right. So first thing we want to do is we want to switch out this picture here of the report on the left, right? We want to add in our picture of our free report. So hopefully you guys went out to Fiverr or you contacted any of those other guys I mentioned like Get Mini Site and you got them to come up with a really cool 3D cover that you can use. So then what you guys are going to want to do is just plug that in here. Click Edit. And then right here where it says upload image, switch that out with your graphic that you've got. All right, so let me just give you guys a quick example. Let's click on upload image and let me just show you what it would look like. So I'm going to double click on an image here. This is not my image, but I'm just showing you guys, okay? So that way you guys can see how this thing all comes together. All right, so then I'm just going to plug in the ebook cover right here. So this is where I would put my 3D ebook cover. All right, and then that looks really good. So then if you're happy with it, go ahead and click the save button, bottom left-hand corner. Then next, what you guys are going to want to do is start switching out this text. So right up here where it says 2 regular guys confess, you can click that and you guys can switch this out. Now, sometimes what I'll do here is I'll say something like attention all dog owners, right? So sometimes I'll put attention all dog owners, or I could say something like attention struggling marketers, or attention women who want to lose weight, or attention all men who like guns, right? Or sometimes what I'll put up here is something like warning, this is confidential, or warning, this is controversial, and hopefully I'm spelling that right, but warning, this report may shock you. Right, so those are just a few ideas of what you can put up there. You know, attention all dog lovers, attention all single moms, attention all dads, attention all struggling entrepreneurs, attention dog owners. You get the idea. So here's another example of what you can put up there at the top. I like doing this. I like putting in free report reveals. You see that? And again, if you guys notice, I put free in capital letters because free is a magical word that really catches people's attention, and I really want it to stand out. I mean, if I wanted to, I could even underline it. I could even make it bold, italics. You get the idea. So feel free to tinker around with it and see what works for you. That looks good, so I'm just going to stick with that. Free report reveals. All right, so then next we're going to change the headline. So let's just click on the headline here. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to come up with a cool headline that we can use. All right, so check this out. This is a headline that I just wrote. I said the 7 biggest mistakes dog owners make and how to avoid them. And if you recall, I just basically got that idea off of one of those magazines, right? And this is going to be the free report that I'm going to give away. The 7 biggest mistakes that dog owners make. So if you guys are struggling with coming up with really, really great headlines, the first thing that I would do is I would tell you to go look at magazines in your niche. All you got to do is go to magazines.com and see what they're running. You know, or for example, you could go to Google and let's say that you're in the weight loss niche. I could look up a magazine like Women's Health Magazine and I could just do a search for cover. So I could look for Women's Health Magazine cover, then I could click on images, right? And look, you guys, this is showing us all the magazine covers for Women's Health Magazine. So, and you can just look around, look at these headlines. Bikini ready in 7 days. So if I was in the weight loss niche, that right there would be a heck of a headline, right? Or 75 hot body moves. Look, bikini body now. Eat, drink, and still shrink. The #1 superpower food. Flat belly foods. 17 super hot sex secrets. So do you see where you could really just look around at these and get ideas from it? Look great naked. 1, 2, 3 abs. Lose belly fat. A breakthrough weight loss and fitness plan. Slim sexy body. Lose fat fast. Boost your metabolism and drop a dress size fast. And then do you see how, again, if you're in the weight loss niche, do you see how this woman is wearing something very conservative, right? She's not like completely naked on here or wearing like a really skimpy bathing suit. This kind of stuff is what women respond to really well. They don't feel as threatened by it. Okay, so if you're in the weight loss niche, I would recommend you do something like that as opposed to like showing lingerie. Okay. But I just want you guys to see that you can do this for any kind of niche, whatever you're in. I mean, even if I was in something like diabetes market and I was doing diabetes magazine cover, right? I could just look here to see the different magazines and get ideas from it, okay? So that's the first thing you can do to come up with really, really great headlines. Now, the other thing that you can do if you're having trouble coming up with a really good headline, like I just did here, here's what you can do. You can go to Google and do a search for this right here, headline generator. So go to Google, do a search for headline generator, and you're going to see a whole bunch of really great free tools that you can use that can help you come up with headlines. These things generate awesome headlines. Look, headlinesmasher.com, portent.com, the clickbait headline generator, the Upworthy generator. So a whole bunch of great ones here. Now this one rocks, and I've used this one for a while, internetmarketingcourse.com/free headline generator. You see that? Let's go ahead and click on that one. I want to show you guys how that works. So really, all you got to do is just fill this stuff out and it will show you amazing headlines. So you just basically fill in the blanks and they'll come up with amazing headlines for you. So let me just give you guys a quick example. We could do something like the Miracle Wrinkle Treatment is the product description. And they'll give you examples down here if you're not sure what to say here or like how to word it. So product description, we're going to say Miracle Wrinkle Treatment. The claim, we're going to say, look 10 years younger without surgery, right? That's going to be our claim. A result, another result that they can get, and they're telling you here, and they're showing you examples down here. How about start looking like a supermodel, right? And let's look down here again, and we're going to enter in another result. Got asked on a date by my hunky delivery boy. All right. So now let's just hit the generate headlines. And I want to show you how cool this thing is. So this thing just basically took what you plugged in and just put in a whole bunch of really, really great templates and just put it in with some really great openers and stuff for headlines. So let's look. How to look 10 years younger without surgery and start looking like a supermodel. So this how-to opener is a really, really great headline. So, I mean, you could do something like how to get your dog to stop misbehaving in just 48 hours, right? So how-to is a really, really great headline thing. I use it all the time. How to make $3,000 in the next 60 days. How to lose 10 pounds in the next 30 days. How to, get more dates. How to grow your own produce. Okay, so how to is a really great opener. Also, the other thing that I want to tell you guys is use exact dates. Don't just say how to look younger, say how to look 10 years younger, or say how to look 10 years younger in the next 13 days, in the next 48 hours, in the next 2 months. Say like how to get your dog to behave in the next 48 hours. Or this 30-second trick will help your dog start behaving properly immediately. Right? So use exact specific numbers. So let's look at this one right here. They laughed when I said I'd look 10 years younger without surgery, but when I got asked on a date by my hunky delivery boy, they begged me for my secret. You can do this exact same thing for your dog niche, right? They laughed when I said I'd have a obedient dog in just 48 hours. But when my dog acted like a perfect pooch, they begged me for my secret. Right? Let's look at this one. 7 secrets to get a perfect behaving dog without having to discipline him. Or how about this? Do you want an obedient dog? Here's how to get a obedient dog in just 3 days without, having to raise your voice or yell at him. Free report reveals 7 secrets or 5 secrets to look 10 years younger without surgery. So do you see how they got the word free report in there? Free report reveals. It's the exact same headline that we're using, right? Look at this one. New discovery reveals how to blank. New discovery reveals how to get a perfectly obedient dog. Who else wants to get a perfectly obedient dog? New miracle dog obedience secret helps you get an obedient dog guaranteed. So anyway, I just want you guys to see that this thing helps you come up with a lot of great headlines. Here's a quick way to look 10 years younger without surgery, right? The lazy man's way to look 10 years younger without surgery. Really, all you got to do is go to this website right here, plug in your different things here, and click generate headlines, and it'll spit out a lot of great headlines for you. Otherwise, the other thing that you guys can do is go to ClickBank and look at the top products on ClickBank and see what kind of headlines they're using. Get ideas from them. You're going to notice a lot of them use the exact same templates. How to blank in just blank days without blank. So how to make $10,000 in just 30 days without having to spend a penny on traffic. How to get an obedient dog in just 3 days without having to spend lots of money on dog school, right? So headline generator, this thing's awesome. Go here, plug it in, and you'll see a lot of great headline ideas. Next, another website I wanted to mention is this one right here. It's called popurls.com. Or popurls.com. And this thing shares with you the most popular articles on the web right now. So really what I do is I just look through here and I see if there's anything that jumps out at me and I get ideas from it. So a lot of times you're going to see some really great headlines that you can get ideas from. 32 of the most creative and amazing burgers you'll ever see. 18 moments that led to blank. So I can do 9 moments that led to blank. Right? So you can just go through here, get ideas. You're going to see a lot of different headlines that are awesome, right? Now, one other place I did want to mention is this one right here, upworthy.com. So if you go to upworthy.com, you're going to see a lot of great stuff. So let me just look, the real reason why blank are blank. It's not what you expected. So this thing is talking about the real reason why drugs like marijuana and coke are illegal. It's not what I expected. But hey, couldn't you do the exact same thing for dog training? Couldn't I say the real reason why your dog misbehaves and doesn't listen to you? It's not what you expect, right? You can just basically reword that. How about this? 10 remarkable things about Lucille Ball that made her totally fierce. So you could do something like 7 remarkable things about your dog that makes him amazing, right? So anyway, you can just go down here and get lots of ideas. So there you guys go. I mean, I just shared with you some of my biggest secrets. I mentioned that you can go over to the free headline generator tool. You can go over to popurls.com. You can go over to ClickBank, look at the top products in your niche and see what kind of headlines they're using. You can also go look at magazines and see what the top, what their headlines are on magazines. And that should help you come up with a really awesome one. So now we've got free report reveals 7 biggest mistakes dog owners make and how to avoid them. All right, so this looks good, so I'm going to save this headline. Then next what we're going to do is let's change this text right here. So all we got to do is click on it, and now we can change it on the left. All right, so check this out. So I just put in, download this free report to discover the most common mistakes dog owners make and the real reason why your dog misbehaves. You see that? So people are going to want to know, why is my dog really misbehaving? What's the real reason behind it? What are the most common mistakes that dog owners are making? Because I'm probably making at least one of those, right? So this really gets people curious. So let's go ahead and click on save. That looks really good. And I'm just going to look over everything. I'm digging it. If you want to, you can change this text down here. Click the button to download this report. That looks fine, so we'll leave it.